declining enrollment.
Probably by more than 6,000 students in the past 5 years.
Leading DPS to close and consolidate schools.
I believe that should be the absolute last resort.
The district revealing which schools are on the chopping block and where those students will end up.
There has been no community engagement.
The announcement leaving parents and teachers blindsided.
There's been a lot of shock. Shock about what's happening.
Tonight, they're asking where DPS goes from here.
And we begin tonight with those questions about a proposal that will impact more than 1,700 Denver public school students.
The district revealing a plan to close these 10 schools and consolidate them with other schools ahead of the 2023-2024 school year.
Denver 7's Colette Bordelon in the studio tonight, and DPS made the announcement today, Colette, but they're not answering any questions until tomorrow.
So instead, Shannon and I talked with Board of Education members and a group that's been against a move like this for a long time now. DPS did send out a release where they say the reasons behind this decision are declining enrollment, lower birth rates, and what they call a changing housing market.
A quiet afternoon at Schmidt Elementary School might look very different next year.
It doesn't say that they're closures, right? It says consolidations, but consolidations are closures.
The school is one of 10 selected based on criteria from a committee designed to address how declining enrollment has affected the district. The recommendation is for those 10 schools to be absorbed by these other schools, or in some cases become early childhood education centers.
We're looking at a process that will bring our communities and unify our communities together to solve this issue of declining enrollment.
Sochi Gaitan, the president of the Denver Public Schools Board of Education, says she experienced a school closure when her son was a student.
It took a toll on us as a family.
She says this process through DPS will take a different approach.
Looking at it through a more equitable lens and a very thoughtful and caring way.
Another school board member, Ayante Anderson, does not believe in school closures.
That should be the absolute last resort.
After living through one when he was a teenager.
I know the pain of what it means to go to a school that is often labeled underfunded, under-enrolled, and underserved.
And one group who's been speaking out for the schools all along, Mama's Day DPS.
We were told that we were just making a bunch of noise.
Co-founder Gladys Soto claims the way these schools were chosen did not have any community input.
They didn't put community first. They didn't put students first. They didn't put teachers first.
Saying the closures could impact certain communities more.
DPS has just not been transparent with the Spanish-speaking families.
We got to do everything that we can to ensure that the families are leading these conversations.
DPS says all of the schools will have family meetings where district leaders can hear from them. The Board of Education calendar has public comment scheduled 3 days before the vote on November 17th. We're told the vote could include all of the schools or each could get an independent vote. Live in the studio, Colette Bordelon, Denver 7.
This is hard for a lot of families and a lot of our educators, and we want to make sure that whatever does come out of this is better.
And tonight we're also hearing there from the president of the Denver Classroom Teachers Association. Rob Gould says he's had a lot of phone calls and text messages from members of the schools that will be impacted.
While educators and staff are also facing change ahead, he says they are most concerned with the students. That's where the association says it is talking with DPS to make sure everyone is ready for the impact of these proposed closures.
DPS really needs to take a look at, this plan and listen to the community. We want to go to a place where those students have full wraparound services, full mental health supports, full arts and full academics and PE. And we want to make sure that those, they have all of those needs met.
And as we said at the top of the newscast, DPS cites declining enrollment as the basis to close these schools. Because funding is tied to enrollment, not only is the district losing students, it's also losing money. DPS says it lost more than 6,000 elementary and middle school students over the past 5 years, costing the district $61 million. And over the next 4 years, the district expects enrollment to drop by another 3,000 students, costing the district another $36 million.